Get 'em. Go. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Get 'em. Go. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Go. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Get 'em. Go. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Get 'em. Go. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Get 'em. Go. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Go. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Get 'em. Go. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Get 'em. Go. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Get 'em. Go. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound. Go. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Get 'em. Go. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Get 'em. Go. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Get 'em. Go. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Go. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Get 'em. Go. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Get 'em. Go. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Get 'em. Go. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Go. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland. Get 'em. Go. Get 'em. Let's go Cleveland.
Yo, this your boy Thurl and Jordan, and this is the My Dogs Podcast, where our opinions are just our opinions. Jay, what's good?
Bum, man. I just real bum, man. Just
they got you down like that?
man, I can't even I had to remove myself from those trash talk groups me and you were in. And I couldn't do it, man. I was just like, I'm sick of the abuse.
What?
I'm sick of the abuse, man. I'm already getting beat up by my team, but I'm not gonna be beat up by Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, and Baltimore Ravens fans. Because in reality, Pittsburgh, you're gonna be on the couch with us. And Cincy, you're gonna be on the couch with us. Baltimore, let's see how it goes.
Baltimore gonna be Baltimore. They gonna do what they do.
Right.
Well, let's get it. Let's get into this last week's game.
Yeah.
So, what do you think? First of all, how do you feel that your Cleveland Browns are 1-4? Let's go right there. How do you feel about y'all, My Dogs Podcast? How do y'all feel that the Cleveland Browns are 1-4 right now?
Shocked. I'm more shocked. It's like we took a step backwards. I don't know what the hell's going on. We need to change up a lot of things. I said this in a Cleveland Browns group. Kevin Stefanski's job is on the line. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear that. I know some people do want to hear that because there's a lot of Stefanski haters. But this is unacceptable. It's not because we lost. It's how we're losing. That's my problem. It's how we're losing. I have a serious problem on how we're losing.
Want to expand on that? How are we losing in your eyes?
We are, to me, we're making dumb decisions. We're making very bad plays. Deshaun doesn't look comfortable in his in the offense whatsoever. That's what me and Coach Pops talked about. We was like, he does not look comfortable in the system he's in, and it shows. There is a lot of the offensive line. We've talked about it last week on last week's show. It needs to be fixed. The defensive line, I don't know what happened to it. They need to get their balls back. I don't know what happened to that defensive line. We have been embarrassed. We were talked about how good this defensive line and this defense was last year. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. The level of talent we have, it's unacceptable, man. It's unacceptable, bro. I got a huge problem with that. Y'all need to they need to fix something. They need to fix something. I'm not even thinking about playoffs. I'm thinking about we're gonna win another damn game.
Yeah.
I'm not the playoffs. The playoffs have been eliminated out of our reach now, folks. It's over with. Y'all need to be thinking about, can we win some games? It's very difficult for a team to win who's 1-4 to go to the playoffs. You got to pretty much win every game you're in, and that's not easy to do. So we shall see what happens. But other than that, it's just not us though. It's some other teams. There's one team in our division who looks bad. There's another team in another division who looks bad. These are teams people predicted to go to the playoffs. It's really shocking. You know what I mean? Very, 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 very shocking on the situations that we're in. Not to get off schedule, not to get off the statement here, but when I look at teams like Cincinnati, I go like, this is a team they predicted to win the division, and they're 1-4. It's got to be very frustrating for Joe Burrow, who's considered one of the top quarterbacks in the league, that he's 1-4. Okay, I'm sorry about that, folks.
No. I'm here. I'm giving you your thing. I'm playing with my toys.
Oh, okay. Thanks for not telling me that during the pre-show. But anyway, yeah. But anyway, like I was saying, it must be very difficult for Mr. Joe Burrow, who's an elite quarterback, and his defense is terrible. It's pretty obvious the defense is terrible. I think when I look at our situation, we have the tools, but is it the wrong play calling? We know the offensive line is depleted. It's hurt and it looks terrible even when we are healthy, but something is wrong with our offensive line. Fire Andy Dickerson. It's time to fire him. Fire Ken Dorsey. I told you I was never a fan of Ken Dorsey when he got here. If you made Josh Allen look bad, one of the top wide receivers in the game, it's not easy to do. Not the top wide receivers, top quarterbacks in the game, and made him look bad. That's bad, bro. That's real bad. You need to go. Andy Dickerson needs to go. I know we can't probably get Bill Callahan back, but we need to figure out something.
Well, let's speak on it. Let's talk about this. 1-4. 1-4 is definitely unacceptable. And I told y'all the worst The worst we should be able to go is we should. I thought we was going 5-0 so I can get my steak and lobster dinner, but I'm like, okay, I'm over exaggerating. 4-1, 4-1 is cool, but 3-2 was unacceptable for our schedule. But we're 1-4. So 3-2 to me was was unacceptable for our schedule because this was the lighter end of our schedule. The back end, there's some heavyweights back there waiting on us. We couldn't beat these chumps. We couldn't beat Daniel Jones. We couldn't beat the Raiders. I mean, these are teams that we should have ran over. But we are 1-4, and we still looking like we in preseason. Deshaun, I'm sorry, bro. Gloves is off. Gloves went off last week. I mean, I went back and I if y'all follow me on YouTube every week, I put up every Deshaun Watson's passes. Now for the first 4 weeks, I couldn't defend him. Every time he stepped back, he didn't have no time. But this week, after halftime, it was the old line where Deshaun had no time to do nothing. But the first half, Deshaun, you had time. You had time to make some of the decisions. And yes, you're not perfect. You're going to overthrow some balls. You're going to miss some. But there were some key points where we could have stayed in this game. Yes, we had drop balls and all the other stuff and the offense, and we still couldn't run. But I'm only talking about you, Deshaun. You are a quarterback. You are a leader. We need you to be on your A game. We don't need you. I understood you walking off the field, but that was to me, that was frustration coming out of you. And you're just tired of, like, if I know the playbook, why don't my wide receivers know the playbook? If I know the playbook, why isn't my line missing assignments? Why am I the only one that's know what's going on? Where did I come to? But you can't walk off the field, Deshaun. Can't walk off the field and make our coach look like that. You can't make our team look bad like that. Everybody, I got texts and everything from everybody. Yes, I mean, I get it, what he did. But if he'd have went in that huddle, we would have got a penalty. And, I mean, it was just, they're talking about when you could have ran somebody off. That's what he's frustrated about, too, again, about this offense. Y'all take it too long to get this play in. It was 18 seconds on the clock. You run somebody off there, and you get in a huddle with 15 seconds, then you want me to read a defense in 5 seconds. So everybody's saying somebody could have ran off. No, nobody couldn't have ran off because you still got to call the play on 4th and 2, and if we didn't make it, everybody was going to get on Deshaun Watson. He's like, y'all not putting me in this. Y'all setting me up for failure. Y'all setting me up for failure, but Deshaun, you cannot walk off the field. You sit there and you tell that dude to go out, and we run out of time. That just looked like the coach. That's on the coach. But that just looked bad. What do you think about Deshaun Watson walking off the field?
Bad, just real bad, man. I mean, what's going on, bro? Like, why are you having these outbursts? You the leader of the team. You're supposed to be the leader of the team. The quarterback is supposed to be the leader of the team.
He looked like LeBron James in the corner on us. In the playoffs when LeBron James quit on us.
Are you talking about when he took off his jersey?
No, LeBron James just sat in the corner, and didn't want to play no more.
Oh yeah, like a toddler. Like it was just
yeah. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I mean, unacceptable. We got embarrassed again. I don't know how much I could take. Thorough. I really don't know, man. It's bad. It's real bad. They said they had a team meeting. Remember you sent me that link?
Yeah.
They had a team meeting. I'm thinking like, okay, everything's gonna get together. But what the hell? What was said in that team meeting? What was said? Because it looked like the same shit to me. I'm sorry for the language.
Yes.
But
no, go ahead. Let it out.
It looked like the same shit to me. They didn't look energized. Why? Yeah, 12 men on field. Thank you, Pete. Unnecessary penalties. These are penalties you learn from Pee Wee. Why is there 12 men on the field? Why?
Yes, yeah.
Guys don't look like they don't know how to run their routes. Amari Cooper looked like a shell of himself. He can't catch the ball. He got butterfingers now. Jerry Judy last week was saying how he was tired. That's bull. What is going on, man? Why are they playing like this? Is it a new the new system that they're in? I'm mainly talking about the offense, not so much the defense. Is it the new system they're in? Is it what is it? What's wrong? What is wrong? What do you see, TP? Because they look less. They don't have any energy when I see them. No,
I like your energy. I like your energy. Okay, I like that. Let me try to match your energy. I like it. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Oh, they got him mad today. Yeah. They got it. Oh, they got their dog mad today. Look at him. He about to rip his shirt off.
Man, I was getting man. Like I said, but I couldn't take the abuse. I couldn't look online no more. I couldn't look on Facebook. Every time I couldn't watch those knuckleheads on Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show, First Take, Get Up. I couldn't watch it because that's all they're gonna talk about is that contract and Deshaun and why is he not playing up to par. I don't want to hear that crap. I just want us to win. I just want us to win, man.
Yes. Man. And oh man, you asked a question. I had a point, but I let you go on. I forgot what you asked me about because I had a good point.
I asked you what are you seeing? What are you seeing was pissing you off? What is something what you not? Because I don't see no energy there. They don't look. There's no energy coming.
Okay, I got it back.
A huddle or anything when he called break. Deshaun don't look like he got any energy. What the hell is going on? You know.
Okay. I got it back. Okay, now you said that. Okay, now me. Browns fans, yes, y'all getting on Deshaun Watson. Yes, Deshaun Watson get paid a lot of money. Yes, Deshaun Watson's not looking good. But guess what? The same guy that looked at the same way Deshaun Watson looked at, y'all was rooting for. His name was Baker Mayfield.
How did I know you?
And why did Baker Mayfield look like that? Baker Mayfield looked at like that because of our offensive line. Y'all saying his shoulder. I don't want to hear him. Everybody that went with this excuse that Baker Mayfield shoulder was hurt, and that's why Baker looked at bad his last year. Stop it. Go look at Baker Mayfield's throws. They were overthrows. They were out. They was in the stands. No. They was hitting Pam Oliver like they did in the Colts. That he throwing them into the ground. That ain't got nothing to do with his shoulder. He's still tossing it down the field. It was his accuracy, but his accuracy was off because the line wasn't holding up. The line wasn't holding up. He was getting frustrated. Him and Stefanski didn't get along. He didn't like the play call in Stefanski. He didn't like what Stefanski was running and doing. So Deshaun is falling into the same trap every quarterback that came to Cleveland did. So, yes, y'all can say, oh, Deshaun left the start to step, blah, 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 blah. Man, it's our line. Every time we get a quarterback, we kill a quarterback because our line don't hold up. If our line holds up, let's see what Deshaun can do. Let's see what he can do. But when y'all keep talking about, oh, he keep leaving the pocket too quick. Well, y'all go back there and take a punch from a 300-pound man over and over. He leading the lead in the most hurries and hits and sacks. And he probably already got in his head that he been hurt before. So the man probably shell-shocked from being hurt. Mm-hmm. But y'all want him to stay in the pocket when cats is running wrong routes, cats keep missing assignments, but he ain't the same. No, but guess what? Y'all gonna get y'all wish, and y'all gonna say like y'all said every time else. Oh, Cleveland messed up. Yes, if they let Deshaun, if they find some way to get Deshaun out of this contract, or he said, hey, we gonna rip it up, I'm done and I'm out of here, and he go somewhere and ball, he gonna ball just like Baker. Baker balled the 1 year where we went to the playoffs, and the next year he was hurt and he looked it bad, but he was running for his life too. Baker was running for his life too. And everybody wanted Baker out of here. Everybody want Deshaun out of here. We don't stick with nobody, man. We ain't loyal. We loyal to this team, but we ain't loyal to these players, man. We ain't looking at, yes, there's some film out there you can look and you can see Deshaun Watson is missing some throws. Yes. Mm-hmm. Deshaun Watson is looking bad. But guess what? I mean, when you get frustrated, when you don't know how long your line is going to hold up, when you don't know if the wide receiver is going to catch the ball, if you don't know if the wide receiver is going to run the right route, I mean, that sinks in.
Yeah.
We were talking about earlier about a cancer. Oh, that sinks in, man. When you got players talking about this is week 4 and I'm tired. When you got Amari Cooper talking about I gotta work harder, and you've been working hard, man. You start missing stuff. You start missing the easy stuff, easy layups, and all that stuff. And y'all own him. And the problem with Deshaun Watson is he don't throw that many interceptions, and that's what's in his head. Because if he throw an interception, if he let it go, if he let that ball go early, it might get picked off the way that Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco always threw it early. I love how Joe Flacco threw the ball, but that's why he threw so many interceptions, because he never really set and read the whole defense. Mm-hmm. But I mean, Deshaun just holding it because that's just going to be more on his back. But go ahead.
Do you think eventually they're going to have to make a change? Kevin can say all that bull he wants to, but there's going to have to be a change here. They look bad. Your job is on the line. Who gives a damn about that $230 million contract? Your team is looking like straight ass. You got to figure this out, bro, because it's not looking good. Because now you got to figure now your job is on the line. I said this many times. Me and the coach has said this, that his job is on the line now because he brought these guys in. Now look at that staff who they have. They got Jim Schwartz, who I like, but I feel like Jim just need to make some adjustments. They got Andy Dickerson, who I'm not a fan of. He runs the offensive line, and they got Ken Dorsey, who runs who basically is the offensive coordinator, who I'm not a fan of. What do we need to do to make a change? I don't want these guys back next year. I don't want them back next year. Kevin, you better do something, bro. You better figure out fast, because if they lose these next couple of games, bye-bye, Kevin Stefanski. Bye-bye. And hello, Mike Vrabel, because that's who a lot of people want, who they think if it don't last good with Stefanski, that's who they think is going to take his job.
And my thing is, not to cut you off, I'm sorry, but my thing is, everybody with this line, everybody wants Deshaun Watson to perform at his highest, but they're not looking at the same line that we can't run. We averaging probably about 30 yards, 40 yards a game. We can't run. The line sucks. The line is not playing up to their expectations. We can't run and we can't pass, but Deshaun's getting all the money, so. Nobody looking at. Because you were talking about coaches, I'm like, Deuce, what you doing, man? You got 5 running backs in there, but the thing is, the running back is seeing everything that Deshaun Watson is seeing. When Deshaun Watson say hut, somebody's tackling. Every time Deshaun Watson hand that ball off, them guards or tackles is getting pushed back, and they getting hit. They're getting hit every time they grab the ball. We got a line issue. We don't have. I still think our quarterbacks, our wide receivers, they can bounce back. They can bounce back. We in a slump, and everybody, when your morale's down, nobody play good. But if that line holds up, we can do something. We still got a chance of beating Philly. Philly ain't playing good.
Yeah, but then again, Philly got a little bit of stability more than we do right now. And
they got an identity.
Yeah, they got an identity. And I the one thing I did not like about this team was when they said they trying to be more of a throwing team than a running team, while knowing that running has been more of our strong suit. I don't know, TP. I don't know what's gonna happen, man. I'm scared, to be honest.
Hey, chat. Have y'all heard anything about Chubbs? Do we got a chance? I'm sorry, I didn't catch nothing. It just came to my mind. We heard anything about Chubbs playing this week, or maybe? I know it's Wednesday. Tomorrow we'll know for sure. But
they said with Chubb, the way how Pops was telling me, they said he might not come back until after like around week 10 or something like that. And week 10 is like our bye week. Yeah.
I don't know. He can't come back that. It can't. He can't come back that way. Because with the one thing, I don't know if y'all know the My Dogs podcast, but when we activated Nick Chubbs, I think last week, you got 21 days to put him on the active roster and play him. and don't put him on the active rosters. But so if he go 21 days and he's not on the team, Chubbs is done for the season.
Oh wow.
Chubbs is done for the season. If he don't come back in 21 days, so the clock started last week when we brought him back. So we got 21 days to see is Nick Chubbs going to play in 2024. But somebody's saying next week. Yeah, I mean we pressing it. I don't know, but I don't know if it's the coaches or the coaches being riddle me this, the Dirt Dog. Do you think the coaches is being overprotective, or these guys really do need this much time? Because I to me personally, Chubbs can come back. I don't know what's going on, but I think he's ready. I think he can come back. Because the same way Deshaun Watson wasn't throwing in training camp. One day he wouldn't throw that, this day going back and forth. Now he's out here playing all these games, taking all these hits. I mean, his shoulder was ready at the beginning of training camp, but they didn't want him to be hurt again. I'm thinking they're doing the same thing with Chubbs. Plus, we 1-4, so they ain't rushing him back. But I think he's ready. But they don't need to rush somebody back. That's we 1-4, 1-5.
I think it's a little bit of both. Because I think, like, if you want to be like completely honest, like, he had a crazy injury last year, real crazy injury.
Mm-hmm.
And this was the same leg he tore in college, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he had a very crazy injury. So they're probably being protective. I'm pretty sure he's full ready. I'm pretty sure Stefanski is talking to him like, hey, you ready? Or anything like that. But they want to be very cautious because that's a very serious injury. Like, to me, on the offensive side of the ball, he's the face of the team on the offensive side. Defensive side is obviously Myles Garrett. But on the offensive side, it's really Nick Chubb. So I think they are being a little overprotective. I would like to see him probably this week. It would be it might give him a confidence booster. But if they bring him back next week against Cincy, I wouldn't mind, but I would love to see him this week.
Yeah, but probably because it's a road game and all that stuff. But what do you think about this comment? Because I was working the storm. I had to work this weekend and all that stuff. And I never paid attention to that. Did you know that Denzel Ward left the game again? I didn't know. They said Denzel. I forgot when they said Denzel Ward left, but we had to finish that game without Ward. I think they said a hamstring. I know it wasn't a concussion. I think it was a hamstring. But like I said, I didn't get to watch the whole game. But what I mean is these.
It's the strength and conditioning coaches is bad. I don't know.
Yeah, it was a hamstring. Yeah, I thought it was a hamstring.
I don't know what it is with Denzel Ward. He can't stay on the field. He's always been like that. We shall see what happens. I don't know. I'm so lost in the lost ends with this team, man.
When riddle me what yeah, it'll be 3 weeks with him. So riddle me this. We was probably getting blown out. You think he checked out too? You think he really hurt? Because this is the time when it's usually later in the season. But this is the time some of the players they just check out. You can see it. You can see it. You can see it, the body language, like how Watson walked off the field. You could. I mean, it just we're dysfunctional.
Yeah, we're dysfunctional. It's something in that locker room that we don't know about, what the team knows, why it's giving them a hard time. I think it could be two things. And hear me out where you think where I could be right.
Mm-hmm.
It could be
where you could be right, not wrong. I feel you. I love the way you said that.
Yeah. Now, hear me out. Here's my first scenario. Deshaun got two offensive mind coaches talking to him. He got Stefanski, he got Dorsey. Stefanski saying one play, Dorsey saying another play. And it's probably all confusing to Deshaun.
Mm-hmm.
Or scenario two, Stefanski and Ken Dorsey are butting heads to the point where it gets confusing for Deshaun as well. So when he's out there on the field, he's like, okay, what the hell am I supposed to call? And it's just not him. Because if you look at him, if you look through his helmet and stuff, he looks confused. Have you ever really like looked at his eyes and he looks confused and he looks uncomfortable? I think those could be two scenarios.
Well, I mean, thank you, sir. Thank you. I mean, it's a lot of things where he could be questioning a play call, and that's what everybody wondering. If this is Ken Dorsey's playbook mixed in with Stefanski, I ain't gonna just put him right under the bus. That's their playbook. Why? If this is my playbook, this is my baby. Why isn't I'm calling the plays?
Mm-hmm.
This is my playbook. Then another thing that Deshaun gets frustrated on and people gets frustrated on is, what is taking you so long to call the next play?
Mm-hmm.
Coach, let's go, baby. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. You take it too long to get the plays in. And you give me more time to need to. But like I was just about to get in that. He never audibles.
He calls
what I mean, but
Eric.
If the play is getting in too late, we got people in motion. There's no time, and that's why when I say he walked off the field with 18 seconds, you call a play and somebody going on motion. We need to know where the blitz coming in at, where all this. We trying to read it. The plays need to come in earlier. Stefanski, when he's calling the plays, he got great plays, but he don't know which one he want to call. And I don't know. I just think we just need to do some straight. Whatever we did when we beat the Baltimore Ravens last week, just go back and do that. Let's do short stuff, man. We ain't got to, because to me, I love Ford. Ain't nobody allowed to talk about Ford, but gloves are off. Finishing the game with 125 yards passing is unacceptable.
Man,
it's unacceptable. Go ahead.
Me and Pops was talking about your infatuation with number 4.
Yeah.
He asked me that last week because I was at the house. He was like, man, what's Thurl's infatuation with Deshaun Watson, man? Why can't we talk bad about number 4? And I was like, I don't know to this day.
Y'all can talk bad on it. I just like to mess with y'all. But no, it's just he gets unfair criticism. If like I said, the first half he had time. We could have been in the game. Second half we didn't have no time. The other 4 games we ain't had no time. So I mean, everybody, Deshaun Watson is trash. Go back and just look at it. Look at the tape. Every time he says "hut," somebody's in his face. How's that a trash quarterback? But hey, I'm over it. I'm over it.
I think us as Browns fans, we gotta learn how to take criticism. We've taken criticism for the longest of years, but now we got more criticism because we took a quarterback with a lot of baggage. We took a quarterback who was accused of assaulting women and stuff like that, and he was found not guilty. We gotta get out of that mindset, because now we're back as, unfortunately, the laughingstock of the league again with all that talent. It's so frustrating, man. It's so frustrating.
Real frustrating. I was gonna try to pull up some film of just the plays, because like I said, what I do, y'all just go check me out on YouTube, My Dogs Podcast. Every week, I started in week 2. Just go back, because when you watching the game, yes, you look at Deshaun, you look at the team, and you say, "Oh, they are garbage." But I break it down. To every play, just snap after snap after snap, and you just looking like, this man ain't got no time. Dang, I didn't know they dropped that many passes. Dang, I didn't know that. Yeah. But in the heat of the moment, you like, man, he trash, and like, oh, this team sucks and all this and that. But when you just really break it down and just look at piece and frame by frame, you'd be like, okay, he really ain't that bad.
Let me say something also for those knuckleheads out there.
Yeah, yes, he is. He missing throws and he missing some reads.
Yeah.
I won't say he's not.
Let me say this out here for them knuckleheads out there who said, I get so sick of people saying that the O-line does not like him. The O-line does not like him. I'm going willing to bet you the O-line doesn't even know him. They
Yes.
know him, but they don't know him. So how
Mhm.
am I going to talk bad about a man who was found not guilty in the court of law about
Mhm.
something? You know what I mean? Now, here's the other one where they said he never wanted to come to Cleveland. Yeah, like a lot of players. But if the money's right, if the money's
Yeah.
right, yeah, they'd be like, oh, he don't care about the team, you know. Let me tell y'all something real quick. When you have a job to do, you have to do that job in the best of your abilities. There's
Yep.
no
Talk to him.
shortcuts. There's no nothing. It gets straight to the point. Then you do it to your best to your abilities. Jimmy Haslam is expecting that man to play to the best of his abilities. Because let's keep it 100 here. No other team, when his contract is up, is going to want him.
Mhm.
I don't. Not because he's a bad player, because of the baggage he brings to the team. So, yeah,
Yeah.
they got to figure this out. They better figure it out fast. So I just get so sick of people saying, "Oh, he didn't want to be here. He don't want to." Well, you know what my dad used to tell me when I something I don't like? Tough titties.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Tough
Oh yeah.
titties.
Oh
Tough
yeah.
titties.
I don't know where that came from, but hey, I say that word too. I don't know where that come from. That must be a old slang.
Tough titties because they signed him, and if you're a fan of this team, it is what it is. Now the whole National Football League hates the Cleveland Browns now because
Yeah, but I mean,
of Deshaun.
what can Winston do? Talk to me on that.
Oh,
Everybody want to bench for Winston.
I,
I love Winston. Florida State, go ahead.
I like Jameis Winston too, but he's a backup. Let's not expect a lot of things from him. He is
Yes.
a backup. Now, same thing with DTR. I've heard Cat say, "I want DTR in the back there." He's a
Joe
backup.
Burrows. Look at Joe Burrow's contract. Sorry.
Joe Burrow got a big contract.
Joe Burrow, they won it 4 with us.
Right, yeah, but Joe Burrow could play, but Joe Burrow's actually making them competitive.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And that is true,
no
Eric.
DTR.
I would rather see DTR. I'm sorry, I'm not.
Are you talking about if somebody had to be in there,
Yeah.
or you a bench Deshaun Watson for DTR? DTR is not ain't seeing it on the field for me.
I'd rather see DTR. DTR got an arm. He just if we can just like flourish him really well, I think he can be a really good quarterback for real.
I think I asked that question last year, and I asked that question last week. I said, and that's a good point on DTR. DTR shows us flashes, but I said when I put it up on the coaches, I said I think I might ask you, who have we developed? We got DTR, which we could see that could be great. When is he gonna take it to the next level? When is when is Cedric Tillman going to the next level? Where is Jamari Thrash at? Where is all these guys we want to take to the next level? All these DTs that we had that we cutting. Where is they at? Emerson, I'm sorry. You taking a decline back. Where is our we had Juan Thornhill. Juan Thornhill, you taking a step back. And nobody, we're not elevating nobody. We're not elevating nobody in Cleveland.
I think DTR is the backup plan. I really think like we're seeing it right now. If Deshaun doesn't work out, and if some miraculous way they can get out of this contract, they're gonna probably make him the starting quarterback and probably butter him up because Deshaun is probably teaching him some things back there as well.
That's one. Yeah.
Telling him things that like, hey, this is what you need to do. You got the speed. He's got speed. Sometimes he reminds me if he just could just work. He's got a hell of an arm. If he could just work on his accuracy a little bit better
gain some weight,
and gain some weight, and lay off the mustard a little bit when he throws the ball. Maybe we might have a franchise quarterback on our hands if we can.
Yeah.
Because he got speed, he can run too. He sort of reminds me of Lamar. Yes, I said it. He sort of reminds me of Lamar in that way. It's just that he got a better arm than Lamar, in my humble opinion. He just got to make better decisions when he's making a pass. That's it.
Yeah.
He got to make better decisions. But
that should be the thing. We only got a couple more years left on Deshaun. The thing should be develop him, and that's why they was talking about trading, but we end up keeping him and all that stuff and let old boy from Baltimore go. But Huntley. That should be DTR should be our future. Right. Like the old days. The old days, you set somebody down for a couple years. Then when a veteran gone, you put him in and you go for it. Mm-hmm. That he should be, but like how they were saying, we developed JOK. JOK is the only one that developed, that became something. Mm-hmm. I mean, we can't just name one person when we got all these draft picks every year. This team. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
No. I was just gonna go on my rant. Go ahead.
Oh, but I was gonna say, Joke's been probably the best player on defense these last couple of games. So
JOK play, but but I went back and looked at the stats because I was wondering about Devin Bush that we got. Devin Bush led the team in tackles. Devin Bush was He quietly led the team in tackles, and so I want to give props to Devin Bush. I want to give props to JOK. I think it was 1 or 2 fumbles he caused, or he got a pick and a fumble. JOK came to play. I mean, that's about the only bright part that we had.
Yeah,
there ain't nothing. So now going into Philly, what do we do? How do we get past Philly? What do we do?
I don't have a lot of analysis on Philly. I know about Hurts.
Mm-hmm.
I know they got Saquon Barkley. He's going to be the one they're going to have to figure out how to stop.
Oh, you don't say that. I forgot all about Saquon.
Yeah, they got Saquon Barkley. They wide receivers are pretty good too, but they mainly now, since they got Saquon, they mainly rely on him.
I don't know what I'm doing.
All right.
I wasn't trying to do that.
Use us TPs working on some.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to do that.
Yeah, but So I was thinking about just what he was some of the that team. I really don't, because they don't really show the Eagles like that. When you live when your team is an AFC team, they rarely show them. Or sometimes you might catch them good on Fox, but other than that, they rarely show them. The only people I'm really concerned about is Saquon and that wide receiver they got. I forget his name.
I don't know if I think both of their wide receivers hurt. I think we got Jalen. He can run a little bit. He's been doing his thing, but they on the down. If we can't stop them other bum running backs, what is Saquon gonna do up to us up together?
Oh, he gonna tear us apart.
Yeah, that's what I'm scared of.
He gonna tear us apart. They better have a hell of a game plan for him.
Yes.
Look! It's obvious Chubb is not coming back until Cincy. The way what Eric has been telling us. So, I mean, it's just so friggin' hard to win in the NFL, dude. It's not even funny.
I'm trying to pull up something for y'all. So bear with me, y'all. I'm trying to pull up something.
So freaking hard. Like, I mean, let's
switch for a second.
Right.
We've been killing Deshaun Watson in his offense.
Yeah.
Where's our defense at? Since we're talking about them running on us, where's our defense?
I was just getting ready to talk about them too.
Go ahead. Talk about this defense, man.
They went ghost. They became soft. I don't know what the hell's been going on. Our run defense hasn't been able to stop the run. The wide receivers are breaking free. There seems to be a miscommunication in our secondary. What the hell is going on? Like, y'all almost made me say the N-word. But no, made me say the N-word. Like, what the hell is going on? Like, but what the hell is going on? Denzel ain't catching dudes like he needs to. And Emerson isn't like he's hanging with the dudes like he needs to. There's a lot of flags, unnecessary flags. Miles is hurt. Darius is ghost. The Dalvin and Maurice Hurst have their times and stuff like that. Alex Wright is out for the season. What do we?
We get Mike Hall back. What you think about that? What you think we get Mike Hall back?
Woo! Let's open break because we seen him play in the preseason, but let's see what he does in a real game now. So
yeah,
what happens? I'm excited. Wait a minute. I thought he was suspended for 5 games.
No, they let him back. He back.
Oh, he back?
Yeah.
He got suspended for 5 games. All right.
Yeah, I don't know, but he back practicing.
You might want to double check that. I know he came back, but they said they suspended him for 5 games, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean,
you might want to double check that. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know what's going on with the defense. I know we've never been that good as a run-stopping defense. I think some people have figured out Jim Schwartz's scheme.
Yep.
I think they got
bingo.
Yeah, they got exposed last year because people were having. Remember last year, people were having a hard time figuring out why our defense was playing so well, and then Houston opened up the gateway, and it was like, oh, here's the problem. they can't stop the run. They it's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous.
Okay,
I don't understand.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to play this. I'm going to play about a minute of it, just maybe 2, but it all depends how we looking. But I just this is what the breakdown I do, and this is how Deshaun Watson looked it against the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm not going to play too much of it because we'll be here all day.
We are live. First Energy Stadium down here in Cleveland. And I'm standing right here in the dog pound and it's getting rowdy. I'm not talking about puppies, I'm talking about dogs. Big barking out here. Welcome to Cleveland.
Running around all day, getting loud all day, going down all day, dog pound all day, clean Browns all day. Better listen what your grandpa say, don't play. You a visit is the only thing I'm gonna pay. Boy, we a new edition, this is not back in the day. Hit him with the Jim Brown, put him on the ground, get on my way. I was outside St. Clair, West Safe, cooling with the dogs. I was down on Old River Road, getting caught up in the fog. Little buddy, don't you know the Cleveland Browns defense don't play? Little buddy, don't you know the dog pound, show up home or away? Packed house full of dogs, and another pack of dogs at the gate. Packed house full of dogs, you looking like a pile of steak and we ain't ate. Get him, go, get him. Let's go Cleveland. Get him. Get him. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. Get him. Go. Get him. Let's go Cleveland. Get him. Go. Get him. Let's go Cleveland. Dog pound, we on fire. Dog pound, we on fire. We done really got busy on them. We done scored on the first drive. When you see the black, brown, white, and orange, then you know we on fire. I was just like Eric Metcalf, running up and down the Claire. I was just like Bernie Kosar, send the package through the air. Got the opposition looking real scary, Michael Dean Perry. Like Chip Banks, I ain't never miss a game, man, I ain't worried. When you see them orange hats and them brown jerseys running to the ball, it's finna sound like a car crash and 11-pack of Hungry Dog. I've been repping Cleveland Browns way before a lot of y'all was even born. When the sports bars start making a lot of noise, that's how you know we scoring. We done showed up in your town, we done got a dub for the pound. From the 30 to the 20 to the 10, yeah, touchdown Brown. Get him, go, get him.
Yeah, that was just a little bit of it. So when people say that he's looking bad, I mean, you can't.
Yeah. When I do a full analysis, he still looks uncomfortable. He does.
Yeah.
He looks uncomfortable. It's the system. It's just like what Coach said. Pops, he said it. He was like, it's the system. It's not so much the offensive line. It's the system. He looks uncomfortable. They have to put him in a defense where he feels more comfortable.
Yes, they do. That's my jam right there.
Yeah. They gotta figure something out. TP, they got to figure something out. They gotta win this Sunday. I don't see them coming back if they don't win this Sunday. I don't see
what
they got this hope.
What you want to know one thing that's somebody that got to figure something out?
Ooh.
This time, this part of this segment is
Lord.
the Dirt Dog Picks.
Okay. Here you go.
This guy needs to figure something out. Well, let's start this segment off with the Dirt Dog.
I pull up on them white sleep. You gon' see, it's a fucking murder spree. You gon' see, won't nobody say a peep. You gon' see, don't you turn your back on me. You gon' see, roll up on them white sleep. Catch it.
I'm gonna get you for that, man.
Yo, this is the Dirt Dogs Picks of the Week. Dirt Dog.
Right,
you went one. Wait a minute. Why you keep trying to go over? We gotta go over last week, baby.
Oh yeah,
we gotta go over last week. You went 1-4. You went 1-4.
I'm
Four for some of y'all.
I'm sort of glad I went 1-4 with some of those because I forget my picks from last week. My last.
Okay, well let's go. Let me run them down just in case you don't know. I'm keeping record. Dirt Dog said that Tampa Bay was going to beat the Falcons.
I thought they was because they was on.
Yeah, you thought. Yeah, of course you thought. You thought they was, but they lost.
Yeah,
I
was sort of glad about that one, Luke. That one because I got.
You said Carolina was going to beat Chicago, which they lost. You said Cincy was going to beat the Ravens, which they lost.
And they almost did. Hold on, you can't say
a loss is a loss, right? It's only wins and losses in this game, baby.
Yeah.
You said that the Jacksonville Jaguars was going to beat the Indianapolis Colts.
And they did.
You get 1 week. Yeah, you get 1 week. Then you said Pittsburgh Steelers was going to beat the Dallas Cowboys.
And I thought they was, but I'm sort of glad they did. They didn't.
Yeah, you went 4-1. Week 4, week 5, you went 1-4. You are 4. No, you 5-5. You 5-5. Like I said, week 1, y'all he would have made y'all some money. But last week he'd have lost y'all some money.
Yeah.
What we doing this week?
All right, I gotta redeem my honor here, ladies and gents. So let's start off.
I'm writing them down.
Let's start off with the first one. I got Washington versus Baltimore, and I got Baltimore winning that game. Yes, I'm bringing out the big guns, ladies and gents. Yes, Jaden Daniels is a hell of a player, but I don't see how they gonna stop Derrick Henry in that run game.
Yes.
Look, did you see that crazy ass pass he threw?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
A hell of a pass. All right.
Yeah.
All righty. Now, here's where we get a little nitty gritty here, ladies and gents. We got Detroit versus Dallas. Aren't they in the same division?
I can't call it.
I think they are. No, they're not. No, they're not. I don't think so.
No, Dallas with Philly, but I don't know who in Detroit. But go ahead.
Yeah. So I got Detroit winning that game. Believe it or not. Yeah.
I give you that win. I can see that. You 2-0 right now. You 2-0. Go ahead.
Yeah, I can see that.
Carry on.
All right, here we go. We got Cincinnati versus New York, and I got the Cincinnati Bengals beating New York. Yeah, I wanted to pick New York, but I got to redeem my honor here.
You went safe this one. You got 3-0. You 3-0 so far. You went safe.
I got San Francisco versus Seattle. Now, San Francisco.
Wait. Okay, say San Francisco, Seattle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And now San Francisco, I heard, been playing a little average this year, but I still got them winning this game. Them winning this game. Now, this one is going this one right here. I didn't make a debate yet, but because they both not playing all that great. The Buffalo Bills versus the New York Jets. And they just fired their coach. So I think I'm gonna go with Buffalo on this one.
Going with Buffalo. Yeah, you 5-0.
Yeah,
You 5-0. I can see 5-0. I can see 5-0. But since you talked about it, let's talk about it real quick before we have to get up off here. What do you think about Aaron Rodgers getting another coach fired? Let's talk about it.
I mean, if we had Aaron Rodgers, we'd probably fire Stefanski too. Hey, Jimmy, I ain't feeling you, boy. Get him the hell out of here.
Man. Everybody knows because when Aaron Rodgers threw that touchdown, tried to hug him, he pushed him off. Then the next week, the man fired, talking about, oh, it wasn't nothing. I didn't know he was a big hugger. Oh, now he fired, man. Then what I heard is I think they were scared of him. I think they were scared of him for some reason. Because they said in I think 22 years, there hasn't been a coach walked out by security. They walked this man out by security and didn't let him address his team and get his stuff. He got fired and got walked out. They said that hasn't happened in 22 years.
Talking about with Robert Saleh with the Jets. So,
yeah.
Oh, there must be some blood between them. Yeah. They had to get
somebody was scared of him. They got security and walked him out of there. He wasn't even allowed to address the team and let the team know, I've been let go. I'm still rooting for y'all, blah, blah, blah. Nah. We got your address. We're gonna mail you everything that's yours. You gotta go. And the owner coming out and saying it was his decision, nobody else's. It was his. But you know where Aaron Rodgers was at. He was in that owner's office talking to him because he don't like him.
You think they might go after Belichick?
I mean, I don't know. No, because they don't. Belichick don't like the Jets, and the Jets don't like him. So I mean,
oh, that's right. Didn't he
with New England? Yeah, they had that little bad blood.
Yeah. So he won't go with the Jets.
But that makes it hard for Davante Adams. Davante Adams wanted to go to a place where he wanted to be with his quarterbacks he played with. That's Aaron Rodgers and that is Derek Carr. Derek Carr just got hurt. Derek Carr is going to be out for 4 or 5 weeks. Do you want to be traded there?
What happened to Carr? I know I saw him play.
Yeah, he got hurt last week, so he's done. Yeah, then do you want to go to the Jets where they don't have a head coach? You don't even know who the head coach. So he could end up in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh won him. The ideal spot for him where Davante, because he is still the best wide receiver, but he ain't got nobody throwing the ball. The best place for me for Davante Adams is the Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
If he go to the Detroit Lions, it's over. It's over for the league. They're gonna get them one before us. And guess who the GM is in Detroit?
Dorsey
took them from what is that? 3-11. I don't know how many games. 3-13 to 14-3 last year. 14-2. Dorsey's a beast.
Yeah,
Dorsey's a beast. But why Cleveland? Why can't you like Dorsey over Barry? I don't. They won. They the same to me. I love them both. If it wasn't for Dorsey, we wouldn't have this team. So I can't. I love Dorsey. I love Dorsey's swag. I think it was the gum he always had. Man, I love me some Jim Dorsey. That's my dog. That was my dog, John Dorsey.
I don't understand why they got rid of John Dorsey to this day. I was very confused. He made some phenomenal draft picks for us. Denzel Ward. He picked Baker, but we didn't think, because at first we were feeling the vibe with Baker at first when he first got here. Who else did he pick? He picked Chubb. He picked a lot of star wide receivers, but I wasn't that upset because when we got Andrew Berry was with John Dorsey before, so he sort of knew how to pick him a little bit. Now let's not crap all over Andrew Berry, because
Andrew Berry beast.
Yeah, Andrew Berry got some good.
I ain't gonna say draft picks, but he brought some people in. What I liked about Dorsey, Dorsey got us Jarvis Landry. Dorsey got us Juice. No, OBJ. Dorsey we had Baker, we had Chubbs, we had Ward, we got everybody that y'all named. I mean, he turned the franchise around. If people talking about curses, there could be a Cleveland curse because he turned the tide. When John Dorsey was there, we never had a team like that. Then Andrew Berry came in, and Andrew Berry picked it up. He said, "I got your back, bro. I got your back." And he brought Amari Cooper. He brought some people in here. We got a stellar team, but we ain't got no wins. We ain't got no wins. What is that? How we got on paper, like they always say, on paper we look good. We got this team, but there's only one common denominator, man. It's coach.
I don't know. It seems like I said before, it seems to be a lot of miscommunication. It's a lot of miscommunication. Do you think, and maybe this is just me, do you think Andrew Berry? No, not Andrew Berry. Do you think Kevin Stefanski was an Andrew Berry pick, or not really? Because they were both Ivy League guys.
They came in together.
Yeah, but they're both Ivy League guys. Do you think he's Andrew Berry's factual pick though for head coach?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Probably not. Because you got two geniuses. These guys both went to prestigious schools. Andrew Berry went to, did he go to Yale or something like that? And Stefanski went to another prestigious school. They're both intelligent men. I can see them clashing and butting heads a little bit.
I want to know who's boss. That's the problem. That's the question that we need to ask, because I think was it Dorsey because Dorsey and was it Dorsey and Kevin Stefanski, were they on the same level where Kevin Stefanski because he wasn't there, because it was one guy where we had, and the GM was because the GMs is usually the head fires and hires the head coaches, but I think it might even be Dorsey, and it might be Dorsey and Kevin. They might be on the same playing field where Dorsey, not Dorsey, AB, Andrew Berry has no say so on if what Kevin Stefanski do. Kevin Stefanski could be his only boss is the owner, is to have him.
Yeah, I think Andrew Berry's boss is the Haslams, because
but that ain't good.
That ain't good. That's not very good, because I do believe the rumors is true that Jimmy is pulling the strings on who to pick and who not to pick. I think he needs to back off. I was thinking about that on my day when I was on my way to school today on the bus. I was just thinking about that. I was like, man, maybe I wonder if Jimmy would have backed off the GMs and stuff like that. I wonder how this team would really look. You know what I mean? How would they really look if he backed off? Back off, Jimmy.
Yeah,
I got
and
let me cook. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like let me put my hand right here. Let me cook, Jimmy. You sit your ass back over there and look good. Keep writing the damn checks. All right. Now,
because like when I say coaching, and I get on and play calling, and it just where everything goes back to the coach to me, because the coaches it's on them to prepare them guys. And like I said, when I was cutting like them films up and put it on there, the commentator, when one of the sacks that Deshaun Watson had, we got a right tackle, we got a tight end. Let me get in frame. Let me let y'all see me. Let me let y'all see me. We got a right tackle, we got a tight end, and right next to Watson, we have the running back to stop one guy, the edge guy. So when they hike the ball, the tight end. The tight end pushed him. The left tackle grabbed him. Then he came and he had to go through 3 people to the running back. But guess where he got sacked at? He got sacked on the left side. They left Jed Wills by himself. The commentator's like, you already got the right tackle and a tight end to stop this end. Why do you need the running back? Put the running back on the other side, coach. So now you got two people blocking one on here, 2 people blocking one on here, and your quarterback got time to throw the ball. But you put 3 on 1 on this side.
Yeah.
I don't know.
TP, man, I don't know. I don't know if I'm starting to believe if the curse is real too. Maybe, and this is gonna be blasphemy what I'm about to say.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's about to be blasphemy. Do you think calling us the Cleveland Browns again might have been a curse? Because when
what?
Do you think us calling us the Cleveland Browns again might have been a curse? Because the original team left, took our culture, and moved it to Baltimore and became more successful.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. Thanks for bringing that up. Yo, it's not okay. I'm gonna change everything I said. Act like I didn't say nothing. Stefanski, you great. Watson, you great. Coop, you great. Line, you suck. Y'all ain't great. I'm sorry. But the reason that we are playing this bad, now y'all correct me on this one. Have anybody ever played good that had Hard Knocks? Last time we had Hard Knocks, we had Baker. We didn't do good. Hard Knocks is in the building. Hard Knocks is coming. Now I don't know. And look at Cincinnati. They 1-4. Pittsburgh, they suck. I ain't even there. But Baltimore, they might be past the curse. Somebody got to win a division. But I'm blaming it on Hard Knocks. I'm blaming it on Hard Knocks. The Hard Knocks curse is just like the Madden curse.
I don't think, when I look at the entire division, I don't see anybody making any big moves or making any big moves in the playoffs at all. I just don't see it. Sorry, Pittsburgh fans who watch the show. Sorry, Cincinnati fans who watch the show. Sorry, Baltimore fans who watch the show. I just don't see it. I don't know. Maybe a little bit of Baltimore I might see. They might get to a second round or two. But other than that, I don't know who I don't know. They might.
Baltimore is just getting into their stride.
Right. They just not getting into their stride. Pittsburgh, I'm still not a believer in them. They haven't burst any tough competition outside of the Cowboys. They have not burst any tough competition. They have the second hardest schedule in the National Football League next to yours truly, the Cleveland Browns. So I don't know how they're gonna make this. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. I don't know, bro. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. It's not. I just don't see Pittsburgh. You Pittsburgh fan lovers who get ready to. I can't stand those. I don't hate the team. I hate the fans. The fans are angry.
Yeah.
Same thing with Cincy fans, ignorant bastards. Just be talking out their ass. Like, man, do you know what the hell you're saying? Like,
well, do you got any final words for the My Dogs podcast? So you want to talk to the people? What you want to tell them? What's your positive note to end the show? Give us a positive note.
Positive note is win. I'm sick of losing. I want to be able to wear my Cleveland Browns gear. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't wear my Cleveland Browns gear on game day because I believe it's bad juju. Please, for the love of God, figure it out, Kevin. Because like I said on today's show, you got 2 more games. If you keep fucking up, it's bye-bye to you. So, Kevin, you better be watching this, Kev. Yeah, you better fix it. You and Ken, you better tell Ken's punk ass, hey Ken, back up. I got the playbook. You hear me? Let's do it. Let's win. I'm sick of this. Let's win. Let's win.
Yeah. Well, my positive note is trust 4, y'all. Trust 4.
No.
He gonna get us through it. Trust 4. Have faith in 4. Don't be the same way that we did Baker. We all wanted Baker out of here. Now they all want Baker back. Now, I didn't want him going. Baker, look what happened when a quarterback has time.
They want an ex back. They want an ex-girlfriend back.
Yeah. I mean, even if we look bad this year and we overhaul our offensive line next year and we be ready, then y'all gonna see the 4. But I ain't gonna get into the next year when it's only week 5. So, but just trust 4, y'all. Let's support this team. Let's support this team. Let's support this team. That's all I want to say. Let's support this team, not just one player. Let's support this team and let's rock out with our cocks out, man.
All right.
Let's rock out with our cocks out. We going balls deep. It slipped out. It slipped out. We going balls deep. We going to them Eagles and we gonna do our thing, man. All right, y'all have a great day. Thank y'all for tuning in. This is the My Dogs Podcast, where my opinions are just my opinions.
Yeah.